Orange County's creeks carry water straight into some of our most popular beaches, but for years, crews have been spraying massive amounts of herbicide right down the middle of them. One group of neighbors started asking simple questions, and they say the answers they got only created more questions. Brent Linus moved to San Juan Capistrano in 2022. He had noticed that on one side of the creek it was dead and the other side wasn't.
And at that point I knew someone was spraying just a massive amount of herbicide.
He took it to city officials, then to Orange County Public Works, in which they confirmed they did spray for flood control, arguing that the ecosystem is healthy. Then Linus, Bethany Nelms, and Rob Beard formed Creek Team OC. The Creek team says they hit roadblocks fast. Public Works meetings turned contentious. They were told that they lacked the scientific pedigree to question the program. However, they read the Army Corps of Engineers study on the county's own website and say it shows complete vegetation removal doesn't actually reduce flood risk and could even cause levee erosion.
And it was unequivocal. The report said that what the county was doing was wrong, like dead wrong.
But the county disagrees. Supervisor Katrina Foley's office was copied on emails for months from the Creek team, but offered no meeting until they went public on Instagram. Foley eventually held a town hall.
Okay. This actually is my meeting, so please.
I think it's the people's meeting.
In which the Creek team says public questions were limited, some cards were skipped, and Public Works presented lab data the group called invalid, including a sample past EPA holding times that the lab itself flagged as unusable. Foley promised to stop spraying in San Juan Creek and give public notice before any spraying in her district. But just days later, Creek team caught crews spraying in San Diego Creek, which is also in Foley's district, with no signs, no warnings, on a windy day near runners, kids, and nesting birds.
We went up there, we felt like we had a real obligation to inform the public that this was still happening.
In order to have independent studies outside of the county for the soil and water in the creek areas conducted, we attempted to take our own samples and bring them to labs. However, two major labs, WEC and Eurofins, turned us down, citing concerns about existing county contracts and potential conflict of interest with contracted clients in the area. Creek team says that the county's own testing raises questions too. It's missing GPS coordinates, no soil or sediment tests, and so little actual testing that most spraying events go unchecked. Officials, however, maintain everything is safe and permitted. Health stories are now surfacing, residents and surfers near the creeks reporting rare cancers, questions about preventing endangered species habitat, and potential conflicts like the deputy director chairing a board that lobbies on the very regulations she enforces. We've reached out to Supervisor Foley, Orange County Public Works Amanda Carr, and both labs for statements, and a sit-down interview with Supervisor Foley as well. You can check out which public officials and labs decided to respond to us in the full article online.